I'm Hong,
I'm Kong.
and we are the Hong Kong Newscasters. Today, Hong Kong changed from a market economy to a traditional economy. Their current GDP is $454.9 billion. Their GDP ranking is 36, and their life expectancy is 84 years. Yeah, my bad. I'm so sorry. We're having technical difficulties. But literacy rate is 99%, and their unemployment rate is 3.1%. Now, Kong, please give us more information about their population.
Well, of course, Hong. Well, currently, right now, what Hong Kong has is a 7.4 million population. That's a lot if you think about it. And the natural resources are the arable land, animal husbandry, fishing, natural harvest, and etc. There's a whole list of that. And the land usage is residential, commercial, industrial, institutional, transport, and recreational.
Thank you very much, Kong. The country lacks right now. The government has been slow in implementing the recommendations of the Smart City Blueprint and needs to attract the best talent if it wants to stay abreast of its rivals. But that is no longer going to be because the new economic system that they're changing to is a traditional economic system. The question is, though, how will they change their economic system? My friend Kong here is going to tell you just that. Please, Kong.
Yes, and the way they'll change it is that their economic we will change our economic system by producing our own farmland, their own farmland in terms of soil, produce, and farmland instead of receiving from other countries. The person who gets to decide on what to produce is the president of the country. The goods and the services are uniquely made for the people only inside of the country. The person who gets to decide on what to produce are the goods and services will be a highly prejudiced designated role as an engineer. He or she must have experience in the field and must score a perfect score on the SAT test, which is 1600. So, how will they use the land and resources to change the country to economic system? Well, I'm going to pass the mic over to Hong now. He will explain to you what that is. Here you go, Hong.
With pleasure, Hong. Thank you so much. So, they will reshape the land by reducing traffic. The way they will do this is that they will have each individual have a job. Each individual, that has a job will work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There should be an average of 2.6 million people working. The rest of the population who will work on Mondays and Wednesdays. Friday will be an option to work or not work. And on weekends, there is no work at all. Wow. In terms of heritage and strong government, we will provide our retired elderly or employees with the same salary as they had before they were retired, and use the leftover money that is made off of our own farmland to pay off debts and provide for our society. Wowzers in my trousers.
So now the question is, how will they convince the people to join the new economic system? So the country said that they'll get the people to change to traditional by abandoning the heritage for a new system, by telling them that their farmland is uniquely just for their citizens. We will get people from a command economy to abandon their easy life for the new system by having the government lower prices, better income, and invest more with the community. They'll get the people from a market economy to give up their freedom for the new system by lowering prices regardless of supply and demand. There will be the same benefits between all three types of economies, but in one single country. So to show you guys the proof, my friend Hong Kong is out in Hong Kong with farmers, and take a look.
Thank you, Kong. I'm standing here in Hong Kong. Beautiful day. 20 degrees below zero. Very, very cold. As you can see, I'm standing here with some farmers just to prove for some farmland. There it is. Look at that beautiful farmland, that unique farmland they're going to use for their new economic system. Yeah, you can see them there, right there. Yeah, there he is. Let me ask him a couple questions. Sir, how do you feel about your new economic system?
Well, I really like it. It's really good because now we got.
That is very good. We're going to go back to you, Kong, because we don't have any more times.
Thank you, Hong. Now the next question is, what will the people use to transition to the new economic system? So Hong Kong says that they will help their people when they transition to the new economic system in terms of programs, plans, and governmental agencies. Is that they will have required class for every job to have their employees attend and learn about a traditional economy. That way they will know Hong Kong works as a traditional economy, not a market. There will be new plans in terms of jobs and projects to help benefit the community. There will be support for the poor so that they can have a strong, healthy society. Governmental agencies will be roaming the streets of Hong Kong so that they can limit crime and provide assistance to anyone.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Hong. How was your flight?
It was tremendous. Thank you so much.
Good.
But Hong Kong, they will make sure people will stick to their economic system by making it very hard to convince them to change to another economic system. And we'll have petitions to people to agree or disagree with the system so that they can have some feedback. Anyone who states that they agree to stick with the same economic system will receive 2% added to their salary. Wow. Now, the question is, what incentives will there be to keep people in the new economic system? Some of the pros and the cons of the new economic system will be said by my friend here, Kong.
Thank you, Hong. So some of the pros and cons are that, like, the incentives that there will be to keep the people in a new economic system will be farmland, salary benefits, and a clean working society. The pros is that people look for these things in the country. So the cons is that if they do not sell or produce, we are not making money. Also, the people need things over the weekend. It says most jobs will not be operating over the weekends because everyone wants the weekends to themselves. They will slow down. That will slow down production and have a disaster. People complaining, leading them to leave the country. However, there is still some hope for Hong Kong. So how and why will the new economic system benefit the people? So it says right here, the new economic system will benefit the people in terms of the GDP, life expectancy, literacy rates, and unemployment rate. Growth rate will be increasing because of the unique farmland and the trade. Life expectancy would be around 75 to 90 years instead of just 84. And just because of the size of the population, the literacy rates will be around 15 years old for adults, and for the youth, it will be around 15 years old to 24 years old. Our production unemployment rate will be a small percentage because of how much population there is. There must be jobs for everyone. Right, Tong?
Yes, Kong. You're
Yes.
absolutely right. Let me correct you on that. It's actually, the literacy rate is 99% in Hong Kong. Yes. So,
Okay.
the new economic system might hurt the people by this way. Their new economic system might hurt the people because they will try to have a small percentage of unemployment. I'm so sorry. But since the population is so big, there would not be enough jobs for everyone, unfortunately. The life expectancy would probably be a little lower than 70 years old because of the air pollution there would be. Due to the population, I guess, their GDP would be good, but probably not as expected because of how they would not make people work over the weekends and have certain days for work. Production would be slow, causing their population to decrease in numbers due to people possibly leaving the country.